So once you've done that, you'll flip your pump over. So you'll take the metal base and put it on the bottom of the pump. And it's aligned like this, so you'll have this piece, it's on the other side of the pump, not near the tubing. And you'll take the 4 screws with the 2 washers, and you'll put them back in the slot. Okay, so you'll make sure that all 4 screws are tight. Okay, and if you need to repair the bottom pump, you'll turn that upside down and follow the same procedure to check the internal pump components. So you'll want to, now that we're putting the top pump back into place, you'll want to align the bottom pump exactly on the 4 holes that hold the screw. So you'll want to carefully align those like that, and then you're going to take your 4 metal cylinders and place them right over top of those holes very carefully. Okay, once the cylinders are over the holes, you'll carefully take the top pump and place the holes over the cylinders, also aligning them with the cylinders. Okay, once those are aligned, you'll take your 4 screws with the small washers and you'll place them into the cylinders. And you'll want to start with the back 2 cylinders. And just drop them into place. And then the front 2 cylinders. Then you'll take your Phillips head screwdriver and tighten the 4 screws. You may need to realign the cylinders and the pumps a few times. It can be difficult to align them correctly. And you'll also want to start with the back 2 screws. So you'll make sure that these screws are completely tight. And now the pump is back in place and repaired. Now that you've repaired the pump, you'll need to record the repair in the Cremona unit service log, which is inside of the spare parts bag. So you'll take out the log and you will complete this form and explain everything that you repaired on the machine. Once you've completed the log, you'll fold it up and put it back inside of the spare parts bag. And your remaining diaphragm, your spare diaphragm, you can throw away the extra packaging and just put the diaphragm back into the bag. And then you'll close up the bag and place the bag back into the machine and make sure that it's attached to the wall. Okay, and one other check before you close up the machine. You want to just visually check all of the tubing and make sure that it's all in place and where it should be. So now you can put the lid back on. So you'll take the lid and align the 2 notches in the 2 slots and slide the lid back on top. This can be a little tricky, so you might have to try a few times. Okay, and once you've aligned the lid, you'll snap it on top. It should be in place. So now you'll take the 6 screws and attach them back onto the machine. It's easiest to start with the 2 in the back first. Okay, so you'll make sure all the 6 screws are completely tight on the box. And then you want to plug in your machine. So we'll want to test, make sure that the pumps are now functioning. So you'll plug it in and then you'll turn the machine on and you'll look at the blended flow and it should be approximately 10 liters per minute, so you know that the flow is working and your pumps are operating properly. So the machine is fixed, it's ready to be used, and your old diaphragm, your damaged diaphragm, can now be thrown out, as well as the